Good morning, Kumar. You are muted.
Good morning, Mohan. How
Morning.
are you?
Morning.
I'm
Hi,
Namaste.
fine.
Kumar.
Good morning.
So everybody have been missing the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So,
I'm
Badri,
happy that you're back for the concluding class.
yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
And also, I had to inform Badri. Last week, we decided whoever has not attended last week will become the coordinator in this week in the final session.
I love that. I love that dig. I dig it.
In fact, I just sent a note to Kumar that I know I may have to leave any time. So I just sent him personally because I hope I can drag for the whole hour because so I am the bad coordinator today.
Oh my gosh. Mm.
But I can't believe the whole year the technology never failed. I didn't have not a single time a Zoom problem. Hmm? It's
No, the technology has improved to such an extent. Even in India, there is no problem.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh.
Right?
Yeah,
India
true.
is better.
Yeah.
It is better in India, Kumar.
Especially the wireless part, yes.
Hmm.
Right?
Hmm.
The wireless part. Because the
So
wireless phones, yeah, I think India has made a greater progress in that. Very
Correct.
quickly, it made a very great progress because the regular phone, the lined phone, was always a problem. You had to wait for years, right? Americans will never understand that we had to wait for 5 years to get a phone. This is for you, Tammy. 5 years is probably
once
on
in
the
a
lower
while in
end.
the airport, I see those calling. Still, there are some of them are hanging. Either they don't have phone, but still those cutouts are there. Otherwise,
Hmm.
once upon a time, that was the only way to communicate. You pick up the phone, call. What was called as collect call.
Correct.
Yeah, all are gone.
I mean, some of these changes are so
See,
much and so in such short time. It's very
Yeah,
difficult to wrap your head around it. Very difficult.
especially our generation. Seen it
Yeah,
all.
Gen Z, and Gen Alpha, right? The
Next is
present one.
alpha. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
they won't even understand
Well,
computer.
Correct.
my children are Gen Z, and they had to wait 5 years from 13 to 18 to get a phone. So maybe they know about waiting to get a phone in a different way.
Oh, you done a good job then.
It's one of those exceptions, I guess, Tammy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So let's
Nice
get
to meet
started.
everyone.
It's 7
Yeah.
o'clock. Let's start with 3 ohms as usual. Please take a deep breath. Namaste. Oh, Purna is here. Okay. Go ahead, Purna. I mean, just do the prayer.
So I'll do the Yogena Chittasya. योगेन चित्तस्य पदेन वाचां बलं शरीरस्य च वैद्यकेन योपाकरोत्तं प्रवरं मुनीनां पतञ्जलिं प्राञ्जलिराणतोऽस्मि आबाहुपुरुषाकारं शङ्खचक्रासिधारिणं सहस्रशिरसं श्वेतं प्रणमामि पतञ्जलिं श्रीमते अनन्ताय नागराजाय नमो नमः.
Thank you. So, we'll start with the presentations. Is Srivat's here? I don't see him. Srivat's is not here. So that means the next person is Tammy. Tammy, it's your turn now.
Who, me? No, just kidding.
Hold on one second, Tammy. Let me bring up
Thank
the
you.
screen.
Slide. Mhm.
So Tammy followed by Purna. Okay, Tammy 234 through 236. Okay, let me let me position this right here.
Yeah, you did really good grouping it, Kumar. They all kind of had the same concept. The ahimsa.
Yeah. 234. Okay, there you go. So you
Okay.
want some help in reading the sutra, Tammy?
Well, I've been practicing my Hindi a little bit and doing
Okay.
lessons.
Okay, you try it and I can help you if you get stuck. Okay, go ahead.
All right. All right. Vitarka, hinsa, diyaha, krita,
Dayaha,
dayaha,
himsa, dayaha.
hinsa,
Yeah.
dayaha,
If
kritar.
there is one A, see, if there is one A, you say ha. If there are two A's, you say ha. It is an extended vowel or a shortened vowel.
Okay, I don't want to turn this into a Hindi lesson. I'm sorry, you guys. Maybe you could read it. I don't know. I've given up.
No, the English version itself, I'm saying, if there are two A's, that means it's a extended vowel.
Extended ball. Okay.
The extended
All right.
vowel, yeah, or a shortened vowel. Vitarka
Hinsa,
was fine. Hinsa Dayaha.
Dayaha.
Mm.
Krita.
Krita.
Karita.
Krita. Krita.
Krita. Krita.
Ah.
Karita.
Karita.
Karita. Anumodita. Lobha.
Anumodita. Because there are two A's. So,
Ah.
Anumodita.
Anumodita.
Yeah.
Lobha.
Loba.
Oh, Lobha.
You
1A.
cannot read it like English. You have to read it like Sanskrit. A is, there is one A, it is a shortened vowel. Anyway, I'm being just, okay, go ahead.
No, and I get it. I can see where I need to prove
Loba.
it.
Yeah.
Loba.
Loba. Krodha.
Krodha.
Ah.
Moha.
Moha.
Purvaka.
Mm.
Purvaka. Ka.
Purvaka.
Purvaka.
Mhm.
Mridu.
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 Madhya.
Madhya.
Madhya. Adhi. Matra. Matra.
Ah.
Dukkha.
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 Dukkha. There's a H, right?
Anyana.
See, after you, there is a H. So that H is ha. Dukkha.
Yeah, do the ha. Dukkha.
Dukkha.
Ka.
It's
Oh,
a
the
little
K.
difficult. Yes.
Ka. Kaha. Got it. K.
Ajnana.
Ajnana.
Ah.
Ananta.
Ananta. Ananta.
Phala.
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 Ah.
Iti.
Ah.
Pratipaksha. Pratipaksha.
Mm.
Bhavanam.
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 There's an M, right? Vitarka.
Bhavanam. Yes.
Vitarka. Hinsadayah. Kritakarita. Anumodita. Laoba. Krodha. Moha. Purvaka. Mridu madhya adimatra. Dukkha. Ajnana. Ananta phala. Iti pratipaksha bhavanam. It's a long sutra. Okay.
Mm. Mm. It sounds so liberating. Right. All right. So, vitarka is by logic or argument. Hinsa dayaha, what causes pain.
Yes.
Krita. Krit is it E or I? Krita, the
Krita.
act that is done. Karita, the act that is caused to be done.
Karita. Not karita. Karita.
Karita. Act that is caused to be done. Anumodita.
Anumodita. Oh, yes.
Modita. Sanctioned or approved. Lobha. Greed.
Loba.
Lobha. Greed.
Loba. Ba. Loba.
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 Greed. Desire for gains. Krodha is anger.
Krodha. Krodha.
Moha. Krodha. Krodha. Anger. Moha. Inappropriate understanding or delusion or infatuation. Purvaka. After or thereafter, implying motivation. Loba. Krodha. Moha. Purvaka. After greed, anger, and infatuation. Mridu is soft and weak, little or gentle. Madhya and medium. Madhya, medium, mediocre, in the middle. Adhi, more excessive and high. Matra, in magnitude. Mridu, Madhya, Adi, Dih, dihi. Matra, matra, little, medium, or large in magnitude. Duke, dukha,
Dukkha.
what brings misery. Ajnana,
Ajnana. Ajnana.
ajnana,
Ajnana.
ignorance or lack of knowledge or lack of awareness. Anatta,
Ananta.
ananta,
Ananta.
unending. Ananta,
No,
unending.
Ananta.
Ananta.
No.
What? Ananta, unending.
Ananta. Ananta means there should be two A's at the end. There are no two A's. There's only one A, right? So that means the short vowel. Ananta.
Oh, ananta. Got it. Unending. And fala. Fala.
Yeah. Two
Fala.
A's. It's a long vowel.
Fruit. And is there more for fruit?
Okay.
Whew.
Oh, where did you go? Oopsie.
Oopsie.
Sorry. I did something. Hold on. Okay.
It's jumping.
Yeah.
234. Boy, I thought the recitation of what the purpose was going to be stressful. I could have acquiesced your suggestion. Coming. It's next. Not that one. I want to say that I did do in like November of 2024 when I saw that my assignment was ahimsa. I did a report. Stoma Parker, I was in a PYS class that he was doing, and I did a ahimsa. It was yeah, I did a report on ahimsa, and I want to share something. Yeah, and I'll share something later that inspired me to write the report on it. So we got to fruit. Now we want to just go down a little bit.
Okay. Go ahead. So we are in 234. Yes.
Dukha.
You said all that. Okay. Now you have to summarize. Vitarka, Vichara, Ananda, all that.
The fruit that brings misery, ignorance, and are unending. Iti is thus or this way. Pratipaksha, bhavanam, opposing thoughts or opposite thoughts. By logic, the acts that cause pain to others are done. Well,
Sorry.
stop it! You're causing me to really practice my ahimsa.
Okay, we are here. Almost done. Okay. Yeah.
Could you scroll just to the next page, please? All right.
Yeah.
I'll be happy here for a little bit. By logic, acts that cause pain to others are done, caused to be done, and approved, motivated by greed, anger, infatuation, of little, of moderate or high degree or intensity, are opposed by this thought of the fruit of unending misery and ignorance that the acts would bring. And my example would be like this is such a part of it's a yama. This is a yama, and it's such a part of daily existence is to really let go and interrupt the patterns that we have that cause us our mental misery. So this one I really I see it as part of that mental act because what's inside comes outside. And
So what this sutra is saying is, why do we do things that we do, causing problems for others, basically?
it's our programming,
Yeah. Right?
our epigenetic,
Vitarka.
societal, and cultural programming that tells us what we should do.
So we are saying vitarka by logic. We logically tell to ourselves, oh, Mohan, spoke ill of me 10 years back. Now now that he has come into this class, this is the time for me to take revenge on him. Logic. So we use that kind of a logic. Why do we do himsa to cause pain? Acts
I
that
feel
cause
like
pain to people.
I'm
Cause to be
going
done.
through that
Yeah,
with my mom right now. My mom's she was in the hospital last weekend, and my brother is her power of attorney for her medical care. And I felt like I was being caused ahimsa because he wasn't telling me what was going on. But then I also thought maybe part of my himsa was like really having to know everything. And once I let go of having to know everything and started focusing on like prayer and changing my mind to be more positive to the thoughts of mother healing, that let my sister take over whatever she wanted to worry, right? So she took over that's part of our whatever control, right? That we have, that we want to have. And so yeah, I did that, and then mom got to come home after 2 days. So that was, I don't know if that was a good story of a personal example, but in my mind it was really not hanging on to the pattern that was there and seeing it and just switching it.
The
Okay.
sutra is very deep.
Yeah.
Kritakarita means to be caused to be that are done and caused to be done. Anumodita, by approved. Who is approving it? Lobha, Krodha, Moha. Lobha, Krodha, Moha. That is greed, anger, and infatuation. It is motivated by these actions that are inside us. Lobha, Krodha, Moha. That is motivating it to uh, uh, to make this happen. Mridu, Madhya, Adi, Matra. So it can be intense. Mridu means gentle. It can be in small measure, medium, or very intense. The pain that we cause to others can be less, medium, or very high.
Yeah, I could see it with my sister. My brother, I didn't even want to mess with because I just was like, let him be. Uh, my sister, though, I could see that talking about the medium, the anger levels, or the damage. Is that what you want to
Yes.
call it? Or the impact? And uh, how I talk to my sister. Like, what I
So,
didn't say was, okay, if you want to get all involved in that and, not mind your business and get, mad at the situation. But I didn't even say that. I
yes.
just like really let her be in what she thought she had to do.
So, when we do all these things, we
Mm.
keep on doing this again and over and over and over again over the
Mm.
years. And finally, in Patanjali Yoga Sutra, you come and learn this. Oh, this is going to cause karma, bad karma to me. I'm going to accrue bad karma by doing this. Then how do you stop it? So the last phrase in that sutra is saying, uh, how uh, are opposed by this thought of the fruit of unending misery and ignorance. That's what the last thing is saying. Dukkha ajnana ananta phala iti. This is the way. This is the way. What is the way? Pratipaksha bhavanam. Opposing thought should come. Opposing thought or opposite thought. That is, we can oppose all these things. Wanting to do, wanting to take revenge, or wanting to do harm to others. How to prevent it? By having opposing thought. That is that pratipaksha bhavana.
Mm.
What is this opposing thought? Where it, because now we have understood that if we continue to do this, we have to reap that harvest of bad karma. So the thought of the fruit of unending misery later on in life, whether in this life or next lives, that should prevent us from keep on doing whatever we said as the subject part.
Mm.
Okay, everyone? Any questions here? All those people who want to control their children, that's what it is.
Yeah,
All those
changing
people,
from being controlling is a big deal. It's very fast, very subtly, a lot of subtle places where control
yes,
lives.
not just children, a controlling husband,
Hmm.
controlling spouse, let me not say husband, controlling the spouse, controlling the children, controlling the grandchildren, controlling friends, controlling colleagues, everything. All this is comes from whatever we have studied in the sutra. And how to prevent it? Pratipaksha bhavanam. By an opposing thought, by opposite thought. Oh, this is going to bring me tremendous amount of pain later on. Understanding that. Any questions? Shall we move on? Okay. Okay. Uh,
Something about this day has the effect of rewind. What the heck is that?
Okay. 235. Ahimsa pratisthayam. Right? That's the sutra.
Or maybe more chances. Okay, I'll take more chances. I have a lot of I have a big class today, this afternoon.
Hmm. Yeah, we are done. We are almost there. Okay. Ahimsa pratishtayam tat sannidho vairatyaga. Yeah.
Kumar, press your cursor once there at 35 or something.
Huh?
Then next time your
Yeah.
your cursor, your cursor at 2.35 so that it doesn't go back to 2.20.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Next time it will continue from here. Yeah.
Next time, what are you doing, Mohan?
Ah,
You have one more.
But next
Yeah.
sutra is with
mm. Go
All
ahead.
right.
Thank you, Mohan.
Ahimsa, not
Yeah.
hurting others. Pratish, tha, tha, yam,
Pratishtayam.
tayam,
When you see a
pratishtayam.
capital T, then you have to pronounce this as T and not as th.
Oh, T and not stuff.
When you see
Okay.
when you see a small T, then it is a th.
Oh, see, I did not know that.
Yeah,
Pratishtayam,
Sanskrit pratishtayam. Yeah.
established in, tat, it, that, sani,
Sannidau.
dao, sani
Sannidau.
dao, the presence of, tat sani dao, in its presence, in the presence of it, vaira, enmity,
Vaira is enmity. Yes.
enmity, taya,
Tyagaha.
tyagaha,
Yeah.
tyagaha, is given up. So established in not hurting others, in its presence, enmity is given up.
Yes. Tyagaha actually in all Indian languages, tyaga means sacrifice. So what is sacrificed here? This enmity part is sacrificed. So when you don't hurt anybody, obviously I'm not going to have any enemies, right? If I don't hurt anyone, I'm not going to have enemies. It's very logical, correct?
Right.
So established, when I am fully established in ahimsa, completely, then I have no enemies in this world, including cockroaches. Right?
Mm. 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 Mm.
Okay. Now,
36.
30,
I'm going to do 36 real quick.
yeah. Satya Pratishtayam. Yeah.
You can read it and then I'll read it when I do the definition. How's that?
Okay. Satya Pratishtayam Kriya Palashrayatvam. It's actually a difficult word to pronounce. Kriya Palashrayatvam. Satya Pratishtayam Kriya Palashrayatvam. Okay. Now, go ahead.
Thank you. Satya, truthfulness. Pratish, tayam,
Tayam.
established in. Kriya, actions. Falas,
Shrayatvam. There are two words actually. Phala,
Phala,
Shrayatvam.
Shrayatvam, are supported in fruitfulness. Established in truthfulness, actions are very effective and supported in fruitfulness, which is
So, when you are truthful in all that, when we are truthful in all that we do, whatever actions we do, they are very fruitful, very effective, fruitful. Nothing fails. If it fails also, it's okay. Because we are not looking at the fruits. We never look at the fruits of the labor. We do our duty. And truthfully, we do our duty in a dharmic way. That's what it means. Any questions here? Anyone? You're letting off Tammy easily, people. Okay. All right. Everyone is very good with that. So thank you, Tammy. So we'll move on to Purna.
Stay.
And Purna has 43, 45.
Yeah, 43, 44.
Let me position it right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. Kayendriya siddhi ashuddhi kshaya tapasah. So kaya, body, indriyas are the senses, including the mind, which has like all the thoughts. Ashuddhi, ashuddhi is impurities, which is not pure. Kshayat, elimination or removing or like uncovering. Tapasaha is the tapas or the practice itself. So tapas, it goes back to again Sutra 1 2.1, tapas swadhyaya ishvara pranidhana. Tapas here is the heat which is produced by doing a practice or by having that fruit of the practice which cleanses the
So we
body
must
and the
not,
indriyas.
we must see. Actually, the word tap, it comes from the
Tap is
root.
heat, right?
Tap, it means heat. Yes.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we should not think, that tapas then generates heat. I mean, it
Uh,
need not generate heat physically. What I'm saying is, it can generate heat internally to burn away the impurities.
correct.
What are the
Yeah.
impurities? What are the
The
impurities?
impurities can be like by not having the practices of yamas and niyamas, so we are bound to keep on getting these impurities on us.
Impurities are kleshas.
Kleshas.
What are kleshas?
Kleshas. Yeah,
What are the
yeah.
five kleshas?
Avidya,
Avidya,
asmita, raga,
Asmita,
dvesha.
Raga, Dvesha, Abhinivesh.
Okay. Now we have two voices for Purna.
I thought you were asking everyone, sir. Sorry about that.
No.
That's okay. Thanks, Madhavi. That's
I'm
okay.
just being funny. That's all. That's
Class.
perfect.
Yeah.
So,
So yeah,
so it is. We are trying to clean out all those things,
correct,
and to
correct.
clean them out.
Mm,
Any cleaning, we
mm,
have to think of it like, how do we purify gold?
correct.
By heating, right?
Mm, mm.
So we have to think in those terms.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
this is not physical heat; it is psychological
correct.
heat to get rid of
Yeah,
those things.
yeah.
Okay.
It's also, I think the analogy also is like the sunlight when we put it to a magnifying glass and then we are putting it on a paper, the fire gets
Correct.
burned.
Yes.
So that's,
But you should
yeah,
not. But that is
yeah,
that's an analogy. Analogy. Okay,
yeah,
that's an analogy.
analogy. Yeah, yeah.
But you
It's
should not
not,
think it will generate heat. But
yeah.
it can also generate heat because you might have seen that movie. What is that? Sant Jnaneshwar.
Mm-hmm.
I asked all of you to say. I even sent the link. I know
Mm-hmm.
Madhavi has seen it a couple of times.
Mm,
So where he will meditate and do tapas, and
mm,
then in the movie they dramatize it by showing that his back has become red, and then he will tell
mm,
his sister to put because they won't have fuel
mm.
to start the stove.
Okay.
So she will make the chapatis, but she will know how to bake it. So this is
Mm,
what he will do, and she will put the chapatis on his back, and then it will nicely bake.
mm.
So, but we must not always think that it is going to generate some 300 degrees heat. No.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
In Tamil
So,
we say in
mm,
in a very street level Tamil,
mm,
like the ghetto language. Okay. Like the
mm,
ghetto
mm,
language. Uh, bake means one who doesn't know anything.
mm. Okay.
So we should not become a baker. We should not become ignorant and think that it will generate such a kind of heat. Everything can.
Correct.
You can even put
Yeah.
sambar. You can even make sambar in that heat. No, it's not like that.
Yeah, true, true. I think
So,
I
Yes.
think the Kaya Indriya is very nicely put after all the yamas and niyamas. It is like cleansing of the body, or cleansing of the Indriyas, and then there is a kind of Siddhi. See, I'm not very comfortable like Siddhi because we are still at a level understanding, so it's probably the
See,
power of
no.
practice.
Here the siddhi.
Huh,
Here that siddhi. This siddhi is not that special ability. This siddhi here means
cleansing.
um, accomplishment or
Yeah,
becoming very good at something.
correct.
So I
So,
can say I have siddhi in making sambar.
mm,
Okay, that's an example I
yeah,
can give. I have
yeah,
siddhi in making salad.
mm,
I
mm,
have siddhi in making pongal,
yeah,
upma, those kinds of
mm.
things. That's also
Okay.
a siddhi.
Yes,
And
yes.
in general, we say I have siddhi in cooking. That
Mm,
means I
mm,
can pretty much cook most of the dishes well.
yeah.
Not only will it look good, it will also taste good.
Mm, mm. Yeah, some
but
kind
in
of perfection.
Yes, yes, perfect.
Yeah.
but in Rama and Siddhi, they explains like 8 Siddhis and now Nidhi in Hanuman Chalisa. So what are
No,
those
no,
Siddhis?
wait. There are not, it's not just eight siddhis, there are many siddhis. Hanuman had eight siddhis. Ashta
Mhm.
siddhis he had. Yes.
So, for me, in my personal journey of having the practice of chanting, I'm very comfortable in saying like my digestion improved. I can digest things better than what I was before with my not just the food. I'm saying about the not taking things too much into my system and ability to practice and let the things be also and not easily falling sick. I can like there is kind of a balance between rest and activity, and um, it's
So,
been
but
my
tapas, so what did you burn?
um,
What
I
ingredients
would
did you burn?
I wouldn't go with I would say like ruminating in the past, and see, sometimes
Hmm.
it is happening in the present, which we collect impurities, but we already have a bunch in the past which happened,
No,
and
no,
you
no,
keep.
we. No, we.
Okay,
I.
yeah, I.
Yeah.
So I would go into this past all the time and then bring out that, and probably that is impacting my present. So now I can actually pause and then, okay, this is something coming from the past, so I just can't do anything about it, but I can choose not to interfere in the present.
Hmm. So
So,
the past, the charge in the past has still not gone. That's what you're saying. Because the fact that it is coming back again and again means it is not fully burnt away. The charge is not. You have to burn up the charge
yeah, I'll
in
come to
those
that.
in
Yes.
those events. See, we have past events, many
Hmm.
past events there, and each past event carries a charge.
Correct.
There are two things. See, there is a video and there is an audio.
Hmm.
The video is the event. The
Hmm.
audio is the charge
Correct.
attached to the video.
Correct.
So the event can be there, no problem.
Hmm.
You don't have to erase the video. The audio has to be erased. That's the
Correct.
most important thing.
Yes. So
Then the
I would,
video loses its charge. When
yeah,
the video loses its audio, the
impact.
picture remains. That's all.
Correct.
It won't have
Yeah.
any charge.
Yeah.
So it may still, the picture may come once in a while, but it won't disturb you.
Yeah. I think One is it doesn't disturb at a point, but there are few things which we take in. Like if you are watching a movie
No,
and
we,
there is,
no, we, I.
yeah, okay. If I'm watching a movie and then I get connected to something happened in the past, that is like
Hmm.
I'm recharging it again and again. So there is no way that I'm practicing. It
No, you
is
are
more
not
like,
recharging it. When you get rid of that audio, you can get rid
yeah,
of that audio. You have not got rid of the audio. That's all I'm saying. The
correct.
charge. So when you get rid of the charge, the
Hmm,
video may appear now and then. Okay.
correct.
Connected to some incident, the video might come, but it will not bother you. It won't disturb you.
Hmm, hmm.
Hmm.
So the practices help in clearing those impurities and
So it
the
is only very partially done. You have to put more effort into it. You have to work deeply on it.
yeah.
In Tamil, we say, there is a saying, we say, Nunipul Mayaradu, meaning
Hmm, hmm.
if you see these cows and horses and all that, they
June.
will only graze the tip of the grass
Hmm,
because that is the most juicy part, because that is
hmm,
the tender part.
hmm,
We say that to mean that you have
hmm,
not gone to the depth of anything.
hmm, hmm,
So you have to go deep into that charge to get rid of the charge.
hmm, hmm. Yeah.
Okay. No one can do it for you. You have to do it yourself.
Oh yeah.
You know that. Okay. Anyone? Any questions?
Still, I had tapas. Tapas is like you say cleaning impurities and everything. But I mean, when we say in this is going to tapa. So what kind of tapas they are going? Because see, anytime people do tapas long, one rishi did 10 years tapas, one is 100 years tapas. So what actually they take 100 years to clean impurities or what?
There is no book which says it will take this many years to clear something. There is nothing like that. It all depends on the intensity with which you do the tapas. Somebody can do it for 100 years and still not get rid of the impurities. Somebody can do it in 6 months. Somebody can do it in 3 months. Somebody can do it in 5 years. So it all depends on the intensity. The intensity goes back to our interest and it focus. Okay.
He said like the one rishi say he went to Himalaya and he did 1,000 years tapas and he get achievement or siddhi. I don't know. I mean that's
So
what
these are
we
all
have.
things which we have to, I always say this, all these things we must take it with a pinch of salt.
Hmm.
Somebody says 1,000 years, we have to be reasonable and
Hmm.
understand and take it as he did for many years.
Hmm.
Hmm. Because and we cannot be common, we cannot be sadharana all the time.
Hmm.
Uh, common people will believe all this.
Oh, I see.
Like uh, Sri Lakshmi, I don't know. This is about this myth about Markandeya
Hmm.
that he lives forever. That means he should be still there, correct? And people will be running to him every day in India.
Hmm.
What was given immortality was Markandeya's chitta, not his physical body.
Hmm.
Because we have no understanding. uh, Sadharana people do not have understanding of the physical body and sharira. They think the moment moksha, the Ishvara appeared before him and gave him uh, immortality, they think that he's physically there all the time. The next question I'm asking is, where is that Markandeya if he was given that? He should be in India, correct? You tell me, Suresh ji, is Markandeya,
Yeah,
he should be in India.
I know,
Then
but I
why
mean
are
there are
you glorifying Markandeya?
There are like the Chiranjeevis. There are seven Chiranjeevis. There's Aswattama,
What is
Baliga.
Chiranjeevi? What is
Long.
Chiranjeevi?
Yes, it is. They are still. They don't have. They didn't die. They're alive. That's what I mean. Those things
That is
is.
stupidity. That's what
I
I'm
mean
trying to
that.
say. That is
I
stupidity.
mean, that's
That
what
is
we
stupidity.
said. But
Their you have to understand. You have to understand that body is gone. The chitta is there above. That's all it means.
So same thing. Our body gone. Our chitta is still there. Right. That's what you're talking.
I'm not
But
talking. You have been in Patanjali Yoga Sutra class for
no, I mean,
7 or
that's
8
why I
years
mean.
now. You should
I
know.
know.
Upon death, only the chitta survives. Correct?
Yeah.
Not
Okay.
the physical body.
Okay. Now, are
Okay.
we going to shut down 8 o'clock to attend the Dr. Rajan program today?
I am not disconnecting because this is a class scheduled until 9 o'clock.
So I have to leave at 8 o'clock to
That is
attend.
fine. That is fine. No problem.
Okay.
Whoever cannot stay back, that is fine.
So
Okay, go ahead.
You said it's a farewell day or something. So you are going to say something on farewell day? Farewell of a program? You said 27th is
Yeah,
farewell.
this is a farewell program. Yes. This is a farewell class. Yes.
Okay.
I'll go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
44 Swadhyayat Ishtadevata Samprayogaha. Swadhyaya is the self-study, that is study of my own self, including, I think it talks about the inquiry about the self. What am I doing? How am I doing? And
That may not be the only one, Purna. Self-study also means studying by oneself. It could be books, it could be anything.
text.
It could also be looking inwards, yes.
Yeah, like
That's
looking
also.
into Yoga Sutras and then reflecting back to like how am I actually studying the text. So that's also a practice. So that can take to a Ishtadevata, a chosen deity, and it can be invoked.
Yes.
In
So
my personal,
when you master self-study, that's what it means here.
yeah,
Swadhyaya Ishtadevata Samprayoga. So when you master self-study, then one's chosen deity can be favorably invoked whenever needed. The deity can be invoked. That's what it means.
yes.
What is this deity? Where is this deity? Is it in the temple?
No, it's again inside, like the, what do you say, the antaranga. It's not about bahiranga, but the antaranga way of having this deity.
Actually, it is in zone B. Do you remember zone B?
I don't have that
We are
exact image,
physical body is zone C.
yeah.
What is in zone B?
No,
Subtle
I don't
body.
have that.
Subtle body.
What body?
Subtle body.
Subtle body.
Subtle body, yes. The Sukshma Sharira.
Sukshma.
So, yeah. So that's what's out there. So there are, we saw that there can be people who probably got Visishtha Advaita Moksha. In chapter 4, we saw that. When we get Visishtha Advaita Moksha, we are going to be in zone B permanently. So most of the Ishta Devatas are in that state. The only program that they have, the Chitta still, The chitta has not vanished. That's the
Correct.
meaning. The chitta
Yeah.
becomes immortal in a sense that the chitta is there's only one tiny program. That is the program which connects them to Ishvara. That's the only one which is working. Rest of the things are gone, demagnetized. When that is also demagnetized, when the connection to Ishvara, that part is also demagnetized, then we get Advaita Moksha.
Yeah. I think that is 45. Samadhi Siddhi Ishvara Pranidhanat.
No.
No?
No. What is Samadhi?
Samadhi is uh, moving completely into Ishvara.
No.
It disappears. Actually, there is no difference between Ishvara and then this. It just.
When in Samadhi, is one alive or dead?
Ishvara is alive. I wouldn't say like I am alive or I am dead, but it's more about Ishvara, which is.
So can I go into Samadhi now?
I think, Kumar, can I attempt?
Yes.
I think in Samadhi, you are connected to Ishvara. Though you are
That's
in this
all.
physical body, you're connected to
Yes.
Ishvara.
Correct.
Yeah, but when
And
we are connected, the I sense drops off. So there is no more this I. It is more like we are
No, the
connected
chitta
through
has
Ishvara.
the chitta has fallen silent. That's all.
Yes. The vrittis of the mind.
The chitta has fallen silent. That's all. And that
Yeah.
has enabled that program which is inside us, that Purusha or modem software. So because the chitta fell silent, there is enough energy now for the Purusha or the modem to connect with Ishvara. And that is the state of Samadhi. And that is not moksha. And that is
Yeah.
not Advaitic state.
Yeah.
I mean, that is not Advaita moksha. That's all I mean. It's a state of Advaita, but it's not the Advaitic moksha. Advaitic moksha or Kaivalyam is when you are completely dissolved. There is no programs that are running. So what is this sutra saying?
45.
Yeah.
So the sutra Samadhi Siddhi, again there is a perfection in making that connection with the divine, and this is achieved only when we surrender this so-called kaya, indriya, chitta, vrittis, everything into Ishvara, like a complete surrender.
Complete surrender. This is just complete surrender to the divine. Not surrender of
Partial.
convenience.
Yes.
Not surrender of
Yes.
convenience.
Yeah. It's not
when we want to-
transactional anymore.
Yes. So as long as it is a transactional surrender, Samadhi will never happen.
Correct. So one thing which I remember from one of your session is when things are happening in your life, can you look at it as a divine intervention? Like you said, everything which is happening is actually from that divine's intervention. So there is nothing that I can really control about it. So that's when the surrender or acceptance becomes more easy as a practice.
Everything is run by karma. And the karma algorithms are set by Ishvara.
Divine. Yeah.
So when whatever is happening in life, it is happening. So I cannot, just because of that, I cannot just sit at home, do nothing and say, oh,
Yes.
anyway, it will happen. No, that's not life.
Yeah,
That is
I think
that is
there
not
will
life.
be some silence of bargaining, transacting, why this happened and all, that can be reduced to a large extent, and you will just take action of what is to be done.
Yeah, not reduced to a great extent, it should all go.
Go away.
Completely erased.
Go.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. It should be
Yeah.
completely erased. There cannot be any transactional activity. In every activity, you cannot say, oh, only if I get profit in this, I will engage. No.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
When will you do that? Only when you have connectivity with the divine and
Correct.
you see that this is a divine's plan. Only then you will do. Yes,
Yeah.
only then you will do. Why does Dr. Rajan drive all the way from Orlando to Tampa and then he finds only 3 people in the class in his workshop? He doesn't say anything. He conducts a workshop of 3 people. So he understands that his effort is to propagate the message, oh, I'm going to be in Tampa on this day. And he does that 2 months prior to the retreat, 1 day retreat. And then only 3 people show up. He does not complain because he was not counting on there will be 100 people here or 500 or 75 people here. No, he was not counting on that.
Yeah. Yeah. Good
That
that you.
part of the transactional activity should die.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, good that you gave this example, because I know when I started teaching, I used to have this number. How many are coming? How many are coming? It's back in 2016, 17, 18 or something. I used to just teach in
No,
my
for a
clubhouse. But
certain,
now,
it is not that you should not have an idea, because based on that you have to have room. Supposing 25 people are right, turn
yeah.
up, then you
I'm
must
talking
have.
about that sounds of those, the counting, the, oh, I put so much effort, I only have 2 people, I will, so all the
Exactly.
transactions, yeah, how much
Exactly.
money will I make, I'm driving from so far, this is all I get, all these things used to, like, I'm definitely not but now I see the difference. Even if it is one student, I would go and teach. So it doesn't matter for me whether how many is the number. It's more about, if I have one, I will go. If there is none, I have gone and then I have practiced what I want to do and come back.
Very good. Is Srivats here? Thank you. Thank you. Any questions, people, on
Sir,
this
I have
Samadhi Siddhi? Huh?
I have one question.
Yeah.
Um, this from self-study, once chosen devata can be favorably invoked.
Mm.
That can you please explain that chosen devata?
It could be Krishna, Rama, Govinda, anybody. Devi. It mainly, most of the Indians have their own family deity. It could be that. It could be anything.
Okay, thank you, everybody. I'm leaving now. Okay.
Okay.
Maybe see you if you attend the class. Maybe see you some of them at that time.
Okay. All right,
Okay.
Suresh.
Thank you, Kumarji, for doing all these things selflessly for us. I'm very, very, very thankful to you. Okay.
Okay.
See you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Purohit.
Thank you.
Okay. So now, Purna, are you still there?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Are there any questions, people, for Purna? I'm going to stop the share and I'm going to let Hold on 1 second. I may not see this. Hold on 1 second. Let me write that. So we have come to the concluding part, and before I hand over the mic to whoever is the coordinator, I want to say a few words and then I will pass it on. And we will just want to focus on a sloka from Taittiriya Upanishad. So I'm going to have Purna chant that part. Okay, go ahead, Purna.
Yeah. वेदमनुच्याचार्योऽन्ते वासिनमनुषास्ति सत्यं वदा धर्मं चरा स्वाध्यायान्मा प्रमदः आचार्याय प्रियं धनमाहृत्य प्रजातन्तुं मा व्यवच्छेत्सीः सत्यान्न प्रमदितव्यं धर्मान्न प्रमदितव्यं कुशलान् प्रमदितव्यं भूत्यैन प्रमदितव्यं स्वाध्याय प्रवचनाभ्यान् प्रमदितव्यं देवपितृकार्याभ्यां न प्रमदितव्यं मातृदेवो भव पितृदेवो भव आचार्यदेवो भव अतिथिदेवो भव यान्यनवत्यानि कर्माणि तानि सेवितव्यानि नो इतराणि यान्यस्माकं सुचरितानि तानि त्वयोपास्यानि नो इतराणि एके चास्मच्छ्रेया गुंसो ब्राह्मणाः तेषां त्वयासनेन प्रश्वसितव्यं श्रद्धया देयम् अश्रद्धया देयं श्रिया देयं ह्रिया देयं धिया देयं संविदा देयम् अथ यदि ते कर्म विचिकित्सा वा वृत्तविचिकित्सा वा स्यात् ॐ शन्नो मित्रः शं वरुणः. Oh, I have to do the next one, 14?
No, this is fine. Good enough.
Okay.
Thank you.
ॐ शन्नो मित्रः शं वरुणः शन्नो भवत्वर्यमा शन्न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वामेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मावादिशं ऋतमवादिशं सत्यमवादिशं तन्मामावीत् तद्वक्तारमावीत् आवीन्माम् आवीद्वक्तारम् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः.
Thank you, Purna. So, in the Gurukulas, once the students get to the stage of leaving the Gurukula, generally the teacher, the Acharya, the Guru, however you want to call it, the Acharya would give them some words of wisdom as they leave. So we draw upon, this is in Taittiriya Upanishad. So we draw upon that to pass on. So I draw upon that to pass on these wonderful messages that we already have. I don't have to make up anything. So the main thing here is we start from Satyam Vada Dharmam Chara. So what we are saying is Satyam Vada. Satyam Vadatu. Vadatu means speak. Speak only the truth. So here be very careful when we say speak the truth. Not the truth of others, but the truth of myself. It's very easy to speak about others. Speak only about yourself. Your truth alone. Other truths, truth of others, they will take care of it. We need not worry about it. Satyam Vada. Speak the truth always. Speak the truth of yourself always. Dharmam Chara. Abide by Dharma. Move with Dharma always. Swadhyayat ma pramadaha. Pramada means careless. Pramada means careless or not paying attention. So there is a not in front of that. So Swadhyaya ma pramadaha means always be careful or never move away from the study of Vedas, or in our case the study of any dharmic activity. Let us say in this case Patanjali Yoga Sutras. Never move away from that. Never move away from studying Patanjali Yoga Sutras deeper and deeper. So Acharya Priyam Danam Ahritya. So this we need not really worry about it. In those days, the Acharya would have all these disciples in their ashramam for 11 or 12 years. And they become parents for those children because the children come at a very young age. They come at 7. They don't know anything else for the 11, 12 years. And it's a very important stage in their life. So they become very, very affectionate, respectful, and maybe even attached, which the Acharya doesn't want. But sometimes both the Acharya and the Acharya Patni, both take care of the children. The Acharya Patni cooks for the children. It is not their children, right? But there could be 25, 30 children. She cooks for them. So because of that, they say the Guru Dakshina is offered. So So we will leave it at that. That's not applicable in this class. And then praja tanantum prajatantum ma vyavachiteshyehi. So here it says, when you go off from here, because everyone is in that stage of life where they are going to go and get married and settle down in life. They are going to start the grahastha life from brahmachari's life. So he's saying, make sure there is progeny in your family. Get married and produce children. And he's not saying produce half a dozen children or 1 dozen children. Produce children so that the progeny, the family tree is not cut off. And then satyatna pramadityatvam, dharmatna pramadityatvam. So satya, again he is coming back to satya. Never deviate from truth. Pramadityatvam, he said carelessness, right? Don't neglect or don't be careless about truth. Be very careful. Make sure that you speak your truth. Dharma is, being very dharmic, our duty. Never be negligent. Don't be careless about that. Do your duty. Forget about others' duty. Whether it is children, let them do their duty. Don't go and poke your nose into that. Your spouse's duty, don't poke your nose into that. Do your duty. Kushalatna pramadityatva. Tatvayam. Never. So kushalat. Kushalat means feeling good, your health, your welfare. So don't overlook your welfare. Don't be careless about your welfare, which means you must do things to take care of your body. Do exercise, eat moderately, eat healthy, whatever yama niyama, all that. Ashtanga yoga part. Maintain that even after the classes come to a conclusion. Bhutayai na pramadityatvam. So prosperity is important. That is, earning is important. So never neglect that income part of your family, because you are all. So this is given to brahmacharyas because they are going to go and get settled down in a grahastha. They are going to become grahastha. So prosperity is more, because the grahasthas are the one that are going to support the brahmacharis and the vanaprasthis as well as the sannyasas. So a grahastha has tremendous duty. So he has to earn. When we say prosperity, this prosperity, we must see, this must be earned in a very dharmic way, not by cheating others. That is why already we have spoken about Satya, Dharma. We have spoken about all that, right? We started with Satyam, Vada, Dharmam Chara. So when you're indulging in work and earning money, that has to be the framework on which you earn money. So don't neglect your welfare. That means make sure you do all things that is necessary for the body, and don't neglect your prosperity, because the grahastha who is going to be in the grahastha stage of life for about 25-30 years, that's the time he will earn money. The first 25 to 30 years, 25 years when he's studying, so somebody has to support him, meaning the parents or the community or relatives or whatever. Then once he finishes his job, when he retires, 55, 60, the next 20 years or so, he's going to be vanaprasthi. He's going to prepare himself by detaching from this world. He's going to involve himself in the studies, spiritual studies. And then finally he's going to become a sannyasi for the next 20, 25 years. So you can see all these three stages have to be supported by the grahastha. So money, income is important for the grahastha. But do it in a very dharmic way. Satyam vada, dharmam chara, here also, everywhere. And swadhyaya pravachanabhyam, the study and propagation of Vedas. So study and propagation of Patanjali Yoga Sutras should never be neglected. Na pramadityatvam, the pramadittvayam. So the self-study of pravachanabhyam, that is self-study of the Vedas, study and propagation of pravachanabhyam means propagation, pravachanabhyam. So the study and propagation of Vedam, na pramadityatvam. Don't be careless about it. Don't neglect it. Should never be neglected. Deva pitru karyabhyam na pramadityatvam. Pramaditvayam. So Deva Pitru, duties towards God and departed souls. Pitrus are departed souls. That is, all we are talking about zone B and zone C. I mean zone A. Should never be neglected. Due that duty. There is a duty towards that. Matru devaha bhava. Bhava. Matru devaha bhava. So treat your mother as God. Pitru devaha bhava. Treat your father as God. Serve them without any expectations. Serve them without any conditions. Till their end, serve them. Acharya deva bhava. Teachers. Serve them. Treat them as God. Teachers. Atiti deva bhava. Relatives and friends who come to your house, the guests who come to your house, treat them as God. Treat them well. So, on that note, the rest of the things we don't need. I'm going to stop here. So these are the words from Taittiriya Upanishad that I wanted to pass to you. So this is generally a convocation address. This is the convocation address. In those days in the Gurukulam, the Guru will deliver. The teacher will deliver. The Acharya will deliver. So as a friend, I am passing all this to you so that you can continue on this journey, become involved deeper and deeper in Patanjali Yoga Sutras and help in propagating it. Thank you. Namaste. Now you can take over. Any questions before I stop this share? Thank you, people. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thanks, Kumar. It
Thank you
was
so much,
excellent.
Kumar.
And the ending was excellent.
Thank you very
Thanks
much.
to
Thank you,
Purna,
sir.
she was here to chant. Those slokas must be chanted in the correct way, properly. And thankfully, she was there and she volunteered actually when I mentioned this, or she came on her own and she said, I can chant the entire chapter if you want. So I said, then we picked up only a part of it. Thank you, Purna. Because the chanting makes it so very effective and so beautiful.
Yes.
It adds that additional dimension to the entire thing.
Thanks, Purna.
So do we have an early end?
No, I have Okay, let me let me ask something. I'm going to ask you some questions. I'm going to interview you. Okay. So
Oh, me?
first, yes.
Oh, okay.
So you have done so many classes. You have seen so many students.
Yes.
So how do you rate the average class understanding at the beginning and at the end? What do you feel?
Um,
I can see Purnima is laughing.
uh-huh.
Purna is laughing. So
See, Purna is because she leaves, she is not there for the entire class. In every week, she leaves by, I think, 7:45 or something like that, right, Purna? By 8,
8.
because she has another class starting at 8, so she leaves a few minutes before 8 o'clock, she leaves. And many of those difficult things we discuss after 8 o'clock, unfortunately. So she's not part of that. Maybe she watches on video, whatever. Um, Having said that, more than me, you by yourselves, each one of you would know how you have grown in this last 1 year. I asked all of you at the beginning, I mean, even before you joined the class, to give me 1 year of your time. I mean, not 365 days, obviously, that 2 hours every Saturday, and also time for doing your assignments, watching the video, whatever. And I also made a request, please, for heaven's sake, whatever you have studied spiritual in terms of spirituality, Vedanta, and all that, close all those books. Don't refer to them for 1 year. These two requests, or maybe a couple of others, but these two comes at the top for me. Without fail, coming to every class on Saturdays and uh, keeping away all that we have acquired, that acquired knowledge, to keeping it away for 1 year. I always say this class doesn't need. There is no prerequisite to attend this class. So if a person has no previous knowledge, it is all the more easy for me to bring that message into them. It's a lot easier. So these two are very, very important, and it's not easy, especially for people who have that uh, so-called Vedanta background from a young age. It is very difficult. So in a class, you are going to have a big spectrum where a person starts with nothing, and at the other end, people who have gained a lot of knowledge over the years. So people who already have the knowledge, difficult. It takes a while for them. That's why I keep on telling in the class, no, I'm not going to answer any questions from Bhagavad Gita. I'm not going to answer any questions from this Upanishad, that Upanishad. I've already told you to shut off all that for 1 year. Simply because the cleaner the slate, the better is the impression. So, from that point of view, every class has this extreme of the spectrum, and then there will be a good collection of people in the middle. So, in this class also, it is like that. But one thing that I have observed in this class is because of the strength. Generally, I think we started around with somewhere close to 30, and then we came down to 25. I mean, right now there are not 25 people because many of them at 8, they, for whatever reason, some of them are out of town, some more people are traveling and all. So, I it came and stopped at 25, and it stayed at 25 all the way through. That's a big thing for me. That shows that people are really interested. At least, the moment they send me a note saying that I won't be able to attend, I will drop them off. So I don't keep people. You know that I immediately drop them off so that I don't want to have that kind of a um, wrong sense that there are 25 people in the class, but only 10 attend all the time. No. So from that aspect, this has been a very nice 25 people all the way through. And assignments people have done by and large. I mean, I would say 70% have done the assignments all the time. I have demanded a lot from all of you. And I certainly see that most of you have grown over the years. My style of teaching and my style of involvement is different from other teachers. So I constantly follow up either in the group or individually. When it gets a little nasty, I go individually so that I can be nastier with them. So, um, so from my point of view, this has been one of the best classes, both in terms of strength,
Yay.
in terms of effort. I'm not just saying it just because I will never do that.
We pat ourselves.
Thank
This
you,
is the part
Kumar.
I'm giving. This is the part I'm giving. If you pat yourself, you get good karma. If you receive
Thank
what
you,
I
Kumar.
say and just accept it, no karma.
So I'm going to ask you a cross question. If you had to restart this class, would you do it differently?
If I restart this class, would I do it differently? Probably not. No.
Okay. Then what is your feeling when the class displayed a lot of avidya?
This is something that I expect in every class, right? So I expect this, and that's why this is a very difficult subject to digest. So, by no stretch of imagination can I say that I have no avidya, and I have been at it for the last 6 years. There are still areas where avidya is probably still latent. Having said that, so for a student who is coming into this class and having been in this for a year, now when you leave after 1 year, now is the time for you to see how much of avidya you have shed and how much avidya you still have, that which you have to work on your own. Now that swadhyaya comes into picture in a big way. So for the last 1 year, even if you don't, if you looked at something and you feel this is avidya, you can come back to the class on Saturday and post this question. Not that I'm going to be cut off and you cannot ask me this question. Now it takes that extra effort of posting that question to me and waiting for that answer. And there are many people in the class who don't ask a question, but then when somebody asks, they are benefited. They are immensely benefited. So now for them, they have to make this extra effort of writing that question to me. See, in my case, after my third Patanjali Yoga Sutra class, I still sent questions by email to Dr. Rajan now and then. Maybe, one question every week or 2 questions every week. And then slowly it dropped. Now, in the past 2 years, I don't think I have sent any question via email to him. That doesn't mean that I know everything. No. I'm focusing only in a limited way in a certain area, my interest. I'm only focusing on that. My interest is in being able to counsel people. And whatever is needed, in terms of Patanjali Yoga Sutras to counsel people. I'm not into healing, so I don't have to worry about that part. I'm not into in a big way into siddhis, so I don't have to worry about that part. Although I would read and understand all those things, yes. If it comes, it comes. Even healing, if it if it is Ishvara's desire that I should have some healing power, so be it. But over the years, the last 25 years or so, I have seen that I have this ability to counsel. When I say I have this ability, I mean it is the ability given by Ishvara. And I have this and I have this liking towards it. So
Yeah,
for
Kumar.
all of you that um, beginning of that swadhyaya starts, and that way to shed more and more of avidya. Okay, I think I did I
Yes.
answer the question.
Yeah, very much. Very well done. In fact, I
Thank you.
have only one last question. Before that, I just remembered there is a quote from Augustine which says, if you don't ask me any question, I know everything. But if you ask me, I don't know anything. So that's exactly what you're saying.
Yes.
It's a, if you ask me, I don't know. But if you don't ask me, I think I understood and I know everything. Okay, so the last question I have is, what is your recommendation for us? Should we, because we will be having a gap or we may continue whatever way, should we, read something more? What would you recommend for us as a next step, or go through this again and understand? What's your recommendation?
See, Patanjali Yoga Sutra is a huge canvas. Patanjali Muni has painted a huge canvas. To me, it comprises of everything in Vedanta. There is not a single thing that is left out. But it is not descriptive. Which means I won't say go and read this, go and read that. All I will say is read the sutras. And whenever you feel that it's not giving the depth of understanding that you really are seeking, then find Upanishad or some Vedantic teaching which will give you that. So, for example, today we presented this Taittiriya Upanishad, right? So, I also posted an introduction to Taittiriya Upanishad video by a lady, right? Sometime back. I don't know how many of you.
That was
That was Mandukya
Yeah.
Upanishad.
Oh,
That was
what was
Mandukya and Om, it
sorry.
was. Yeah.
Oh, that was Mandukya Upanishad. Sorry. So, so when I listened to that Mandukya Upanishad, I don't know why I came upon it. I don't recall how I came upon it. Sometimes, I'm just browsing things and then something pops up and then I see it. If it catches my attention, I think it is a good 1 hour video. And it's a nice introduction to Mandukya Upanishad. And if you look at the Upanishads, there are 16 or 18 major Upanishads, and there are totally about 200 plus various kinds of Upanishads. But if you look at Upanishads, the truth in all these Upanishads will be pretty much the same, because that is the truth. It cannot be any different. Right? It cannot be any different. Only the presentations are different. So So Mandukya Upanishad, I had never read that. So I saw this introduction and I said, oh, let me see this. And at the completion of it, I said, oh, nothing different than Patanjali Yoga Sutra. Because it cannot be. And Patanjali Yoga Sutra cannot be different from Mandukya Upanishad either. Any of the Upanishads either, right? But the same token. But there will be passages in each of these great scriptures which might throw more light to us. Like today from Taittiriya Upanishad, the convocation address. So there is nothing like that in Patanjali Yoga Sutra. Correct? Because Patanjali Yoga Sutra's intent is different. So similar things we have to pick up on our own and then go back to whichever Vedantic teaching is there and learn from there. So that's why I say that the learning never ends. It never ends. And in the earlier classes, Madhavi was there in the earlier class, I never gave a convocation address. So this is the first convocation, a kind of an official convocation address, and it's so happy, and it nicely fell in place, especially with Purna being there. And she expressed an interest. She said, I can chant the entire thing. Then I said, no, we are not going to chant the entire chapter, because this is a group which is not just wants to listen. This is a group which wants to understand. So that's why we picked up only a passage and then made sure that I convey the meaning of each and every word of that passage. So that was the intent. So whereas if we go and speak to 1,000 people in a gathering, then we can happily chant the entire chapter, no problem, because people are not really interested. We can just give a synopsis and then people will happily hear it. But this class is different. This class wants to know each and meaning of each and every word.
Yeah, Kumar, before I hand over my mic to others, only one request. Keep this group WhatsApp intact so that we can still keep sharing, and you can anytime share, call us, whatever way. Okay. So
What
thanks
I'm
a
going
lot.
to what I'm going to do is I'm going to archive all that we have
Yeah.
discussed so far. And I will also turn on or turn off that flag so that you can also take backups. I'll keep it like that for a week, and then I will archive, and then I will delete all this, and then we can start new with new questions and things like that.
Sure.
So that we don't run short of storage or whatever. And it's also easy reference.
Sure. So leave it to
Okay.
others.
Everyone agrees
Yep.
with that?
Yep. I'm fine.
And if you
Yeah.
want to leave the entire thing like that, also no problem for me. I can leave it.
You can, because we will be continue to refer to that, many of them.
Okay, then I will leave it as is.
Yeah.
I think starting
So
from
leave it to others.
2020, starting from 2021 or 2022, I have groups, WhatsApp groups. If you search, you may not have it, but I have groups. So starting from there. Some of them, I think I archived and deleted because nobody was interested. So, but you're all interested, so it can be that, no problem.
So, sir, when I joined this class, um, uh, I was in a kind of a little bit miserable state. So, after going through the sutras from the second chapter, it gave me strength. It gave me acceptance. So at some point of time, I mean, I used to I wanted to control everything,
Mm.
control all the outcome. If it doesn't go that way, I will feel miserable, furious or something. But then these days I'm accepting that I cannot control everything. The things that I cannot control, if it comes to my mind, I will just dedicate it to the Ishvara. Like, you take care of it. So that's how I'm doing. So uh, as the time goes by, I'm practicing few of them that stick to my mind from the sutras. So thank you so much, and definitely I will join the next batch. I was not there during the first chapter, and also I would like to see how it goes for me
Oh,
from the first
yes. Now that you brought this up, July 18th, I
July
think
18th.
Saturday. I think. July 18th is the start of the next class.
Nice, sir. It's
I'll
starting
post it
July.
in the group, the start date. I think I put a message saying that I'm going to start sometime in July. July 18th, because our Asthana astrologer, Tatiana, she came up with that date based
Oh,
on
okay.
based on my date of birth and all that. She came up with that date. So
Nice.
on her own, she said, I will look for an auspicious date, and she did that. So I really want to start a class on that day.
Sure, sir.
Whether
I
it will
would be.
be level 1 or level 2, I don't know. If I do a level 2 class, uh, it may not be a bad idea to do a level 2 class starting on July 18th.
Level 2 means.
A continuation from here.
Uh-huh.
Only 4 chapters, but
Mhm.
we will have to go back from chapter 1 and come back in a different way,
Okay, sir. We are
where
going to
I will be
connect.
the listener, and my students will be the presenters,
That would be nice.
like what we did. So this gave me an opportunity to test it out.
Hmm.
And when sutras are assigned, I know people have to put in some kind of an effort to understand, because they know I'm going to drill them. So
Okay.
here I kind of sequence, and here based on your background, I assign sutras. It may not be in every case. In certain cases, based on your background, I assign the sutras. So when you come to the level 2 class, it may not be like that. It will be random, and it may not be 3 sutras. It may be 10 sutras. It may be 5 sutras.
Okay. So, sir, how the level 3 would look like? Maybe everyone prepares a sutra and
Level
and
2 or level 3?
level 3 I'm talking, sir. Like, everyone will
Oh, you've
prepare
gone to level 3. You've gone to level 3.
everyone will be challenging questions based on their understanding,
So
pointing
level
questions at.
3, you write your own sutra.
Hmm. Freedom of sutras.
You write new sutra and you present it.
Yes, sir, we
I don't
all will
know.
try to come up with a new sutra based on our understanding in level
See,
3.
even this level 2 came up suddenly in one of the classes, right? It came up suddenly during one of the discussions. Until then, I had no idea. So suddenly the message came out. Ishvara sent that message. So now we are talking about level 2. Let us see when Ishvara
I
talks.
think Badriji is the one who suggested for the individual explaining about the sutras, sir.
Oh, okay.
Hmm. Then you said we will have a lot of enemies in the class.
So you all now have tasted it, presenting sutras, and you all enjoyed it. So let us enjoy even more. Why stop this enjoyment if
Hmm.
if we can? Thank you, Shruti. Shruti has been, I wouldn't say has been, he is, uh, has been in a very difficult phase of her life for over a year now, for almost a year, or actually more. But I came to know of it only about 8 to 9 months back. And Shruti is very, very young. So when I offered her this course, because we are already, I think we are pretty much done with first chapter. You joined in when we started
Second
second
chapter.
chapter.
Yes, sir. Sutra 2:6 or something.
Okay. You and Gayatri almost pretty much around the same time, I think. So she immediately jumped at the offer and she said she would join, and she has been very regular, and she has also been communicating with me constantly. So she is seeing the benefit. She's seeing the benefit uh, of understanding and implementing the sutras in her life. I'm not saying that she has implemented everything, because she is in a very tough spot and continuing to be in a tough spot. Uh, hopefully, hopefully everything will end in a tough spot. Is as long as that pain and suffering, as long as we give up, as long as we take that option of not suffering. Only
Yeah,
until then we are in a tough spot,
true, sir.
right? Once we give
It's
up that suffering thing, then there is no tough spot. Then we
yeah.
know, oh, okay, today is coming. I have to do this. I have to face this. I have to mail that letter. I have to go to this office. Whatever activities I have to do, I have to do. That's all. I'm making it very simple, but it is not. I know, because I have gone through this mess. Is there anyone in this world who has not gone through it? Everybody goes through it in different ways.
Oh, yeah, sir. It's testing me. Like
Yeah.
it's continuously giving me that situations so that I will practice this pain and suffering lesson. Like I should only, you know, uh, observe the pain. Don't imagine anything else. Don't bring up
Yes.
any other imaginations from the past or the future.
See,
So that suffering.
the way to understand pain and suffering is, I'm giving a physical example. An ant bites you.
Mm.
So the biting is that pain. That is the pain. You cannot
Yes.
avoid.
Yeah.
You cannot avoid. Everyone has felt that pain, right? However careful you are, one ant is going to bite you at some time. Then after the ant bite, that sting, you can either suffer that or not suffer that.
Mm.
That that itching part and things like that. You can either suffer that or you not suffer. The more you
Mm.
focus on the ant where it bit you,
Oh.
the more definitely the suffering is going to be higher. If you just take
Yeah.
it in your stride, oh, the ant bit me, yes, and I know it's going to itch.
Mm.
If I scratch it, it is going to get worse. So I'll put some ice or something on it, or I'll just ignore it, whichever. Then it is not going to be much. Same thing. It's in psychological suffering, which is what we are experiencing, which is what we talk about all the time. It is a lot more easy because I'm saying a lot more easy because there is no physical pain. There's no physical pain. So it is it is much easier to detach from psychological pain. And we can detach from psychological pain easily only when we understand that this is coming from our chitta and it is coming from that klesha. That bloody klesha is making me react. It is making me suffer. Let me do proper tapas and burn it all out. And many a time this suffering is coming from a past life experience. I'm not past life, that which happened in the previous years. I'm not saying Purva Janma. In this life itself, maybe 10 years back or 5 years back or 2 years back, there was an experience. And then as soon as you get a message or a letter or a call from that person, immediately that suffering starts coming. It's a psychological suffering, right? It has not come from the call. It has come from the charge that remains in that event.
That's right.
See, currently I'm working with 2 or 3 people and they're young children. Young children meaning, not too young, in the 20s, in the high teens, or maybe in the high 20s. But the pain has come. There is an option of not suffering is there. There is certainly an option not to suffer. But unfortunately, because of this connection to previous incidents, we suffer. So that is something you have to work on, Shruti.
Yes, sir. Definitely. Thank you.
Because many, this connection to previous thing also. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I pass it on to others.
Who is the next lamb for slaughter?
Let me thank you, Kumar. So
Thank you.
the
Thank you very
last
much.
1 year was really a good experience for me. I did have this intention that I should do more spiritual studies. So this was a very good thing for me. That last 1 year, I really got to understand Patanjali Yoga Sutras. I mean, to the extent you can say I understood in a year's time. But yes, this has certainly been what they call a good foundation for me to continue. So thank you for taking so much effort and making that every Saturday class happen for us. I mean, I really thank you for the that commitment. I mean, it is also like a guiding factor for me that in case I attempt anything, I should have that level of commitment and to a task. Thank you.
See, generally a commitment comes from a very deep feeling of giving. It comes
Yes.
from that. Okay. And how does it come? It comes from Ishvara. It comes from Ishvara. My earlier guru, for many years, he would say, Kumar, you have to give your life to this. I mean, not to Patanjali Yoga Sutra, but to spirituality in general. To discovering oneself, to get to that point of enlightenment. He will say, you have to give your life to this. I never understood. What more can I give? I wake up at 5 o'clock, 4:30 in the morning. I am at work. I leave for work at 6:30 after doing the morning things. 7 o'clock I'm at work. I leave work at 4. I'm back at 4:30. Come home, do the cooking, cleaning, whatever, and then I go for the evening walk. By the time it is 9:30 in the evening, another half an hour, 45 minutes of chit chatting or watching video, TV or whatever, and then by 10:15, 10:30, I am in the bed, and again the routine. What more can I do? And he would tell me, you have to give your life. If you don't give your life, it's not going to come to you. This is how you'll speak, pretty much. Then I told him, what more can I do? You have to, I'm telling you have to give your life. So I said, how do I give? He said, I cannot tell you how to give your life. You have to give your life to this. Every spare moment, you have to give this. I said, I'm pretty much doing that right now. I am a grahastha. He says, I'm also a grahastha. My guru will tell me, I'm also a grahastha. It's not that I'm not doing anything. He's a Vedic astrologer too. Okay. So people come for consultations and things like that to him. And sometimes he will tell them, no, I don't want to give you any more consultation because you are only interested in materialistic things, because he is more into educating people and wanting them to come to the spiritual arena, because that is where the suffering is not there. Because people come to him saying that, oh, my daughter is 35 years old and we have not found alliance for her. My son has not found a job. He is at home for 5 years. He has not found a proper job. Or he has found every year he is changing. He's not settled. Blah. These kinds of things. My house is leaking. However much we fix that water tank, those kinds of things people come to him. And they want parihara. So after a time, he gets tired with them and tells them, I will not give. If you are coming here, come for spiritual growth. I will give you astrologically all this information about spiritual growth. So what I'm saying is, he is not a regular astrologer who is interested in making money, but is somebody who is interested in educating people and wanting them to move away from the materialistic things to the spiritual arena. And look at this, by making them move away from materialistic things to spiritual arena, he is going to lose money, correct? He's not going to get money. So that transactional thing is simply not there in him. So I knew he was very straightforward. I mean, a man with tremendous amount of commitment, all that. I never understood this. I knew what was this transactional thing, but I didn't know how to connect it. Later on, I connected, much later. Only after I left him, I really connected. Oh, look at this. Look at this virtue in him. Absolutely non-transactional. Why would he encourage all these people? Materialistic, they are willing to give him thousands of dollars to do whatever they are asking him to do. But he is not interested. He is more interested in them to cross this boundary and come to the other side. So fortunately for me, I didn't have that problem. So he would tell me, Kumar, for you, you don't have that problem. Once you are retired, you have the money to live. I don't have that money to live. I have to earn every day until I die. But that doesn't mean that money is everything. See, we saw in that Upanishad, right? Today when I read, you have to look after your prosperity. You have to make money, but in a very dharmic way, very aesthetic way. So, for you, Isha, for me, you were a wild card because I had no idea about you. So when you came, you were as rational as Mohan, or maybe even more rational than Mohan. Uh, but I am seeing that shift from that rational thinking to more spiritual thinking, which is a very, very big thing for both of you, right? Glimpses, huh?
Oh, so you noticed that. Thank you. Thank you for the feedback.
Yeah, certainly, yes. It was tough. 6 months, it was very tough. I know that.
I don't know
And
whether I
again,
still got it. To be frank with you, I don't think I still got it, but I'm
the
getting a
glimpses
glimpse
are
of
there. That's
what
why I
it
said it.
is. Getting a glimpse
Ah.
of what it could be, but it is almost like what you explain about going into dhyana, So I kind of know what is there, but I'm not yet there.
See,
Not yet
all
there.
all this dharana, dhyana, it will all happen on its own when this rational thing starts dying.
Yeah.
That is the
It's
challenge.
a
See,
lifetime of unlearning I had to do.
of course. I started at 40, 41.
Yeah, I mean,
And,
I pretty much appreciate all that you have said in those classes.
all of us were very, very rational people.
Skeptic.
Rationalists, right?
The right word also.
Rationalist, liberalist, everything.
And skeptic.
And for me to discover, skeptic in terms of spirituality, yes, absolutely. And I told you, right, when I was young, the word spiritual, by the time people finish pronouncing that word, I'll be 3 miles away from them. I cannot stand it.
Yeah.
Because spiritual to me meant every kind of desire inhibition.
Hmm.
And at a young age, I'm raging with desire. Why would I want it? So, the uh, the first awakening when it came, it was so profound with the mystical experience and all that. Everything happened within an hour, and then for nearly 3 weeks, uh, I was only seeing. I won't see Usha's face. Although Usha is standing in front of me, I will see only Kalki Bhagavan's face. Everywhere, even posters everywhere. For 3 weeks, it was like that. In fact, I went and asked my earlier guru. I was a little scared. Then he said, no, that's okay. It will slowly go. Don't worry about it. And then, no wonder after about 3 weeks, it slowly went away. But then there were other experiences and things like that started coming in. Plenty of experiences. Every day there will be an experience. Something or the other will be there. But I learned nothing from that. It was an experience. Man, I wouldn't say I cannot say nothing. I didn't learn uh, anything Vedantic and higher. But what that meant to me was, it made me understand that, hey, this is something. As with a rational mind, you cannot evaluate this. So I was able to make that shift very easily. It helped me make that shift very easily. I would no longer look down. Within a few days, I would no longer look down upon any any of these Swamijis. Not that I'll go and hug them and fall at their feet. No, I never did that. Neither did any of my gurus ever believed in people falling at their feet. No. Even this earlier guru, he never liked people falling. He will never allow anybody to fall at his feet. But I did fall at his feet once. When it was profound, I just fell at his feet. And I cried. The reason being, 1 week prior to that, I was in the same apartment. It was an office kind of thing. I don't know whether I have spoken about this. And that was my first introduction to him. I didn't even know. So I had gone there. My brother was there in that office. So I went to meet my brother and my brother's friend. And we were to go out for lunch. And as we were getting ready to go for lunch, there was a call. And my brother's friend picked up the call, and he's a Telugu man. So he spoke in Telugu and English. And then he said, "Oh, please hold on. I will call Guruji." And he kept the phone on the table and he went to call Guruji. I was not paying much attention. So within 2 minutes later, the door opened and one tall man with big beard, flowing hair, and with panchakach, white dhoti, panchakach, and white jibba. He walks in, regal, tall, 6 feet something. And I'm sitting right across the entrance door. I was sitting on a chair, and he's walking in. Obviously, I've just gone from USA. Why would I stand up? Correct. Hopefully, thankfully, my feet was not on a table, but it was on the floor. So, I didn't stand up or anything like that. But these two fellows who were next to me, my brother and his friend, they stood up. When they stood up, then I said, maybe I also have to stand up. So I tried to stand up, and immediately this man said, "You be seated, you be seated." There was something magical about what he said, his action and his eyes. His eyes were completely different. Something magical. I just took it in and I didn't pay much attention because I am still with so much of the rational thing. It is hard, right? But it hit me. That much I will tell you. It hit me. And this man comes and I said, oh, these people have these kinds of Swamijis also. This is what is going on in my head. Oh, they have one big fraud Swamijis. Just like other places, there's another fraud Swamiji here. Only thing is he has not put any pattai this way or that way. And he is also wearing this panchkach, jubba, all white. I always would say, anybody who is wearing full white and involved in spirituality, I would say his heart is black. To cover that, they are putting white clothes. So all this is going on inside me, and I'm judging him. And this man picks up the phone, and I'm getting ready for this man to speak on the phone, and I'm getting ready to ridicule his his accent and all that. And then this man picks up and speaks in beautiful English. Absolutely beautiful English. And now and then he breaks into Telugu because he's also, later on I came to know he's also from Telugu descent. Speaks in Telugu to the person on the other side, and he speaks something which I didn't understand much. But these two things registered in me. Beautiful, beautiful, flawless English. Melodious, so nice to hear. Lovely words he's using. Not the same words again and again. He spoke for about 2-3 minutes. And then he put the phone on, and then my brother introduced me to him. that this is Guruji. He said, Guruji, this is my brother. So then he said, very good, very good. Oh, you're Kumar. Oh, you are, yeah, Kannanji was telling me, my brother's name is Kannan. He was telling me that you're going to be here. Oh, have a pleasant stay. And I heard that you guys are all going for lunch. Okay, go enjoy your lunch. And then he left. And then I didn't care. And then we went for lunch and all that. After a week, I had this experience. And then I came back to that apartment. For some reason, I came. And then he was leaving for Hyderabad that day for to give a talk in Hyderabad. And he was just getting ready to leave. Actually, he had this cabin bag with him, a suitcase which he can carry with him into the cabin. So, so when I went and knocked on the door, he opened the door. So when I saw him, oh, he said, Kumar, please come. He called me, and I said, looks like you're getting ready to go somewhere. I said, yeah, I'm waiting for the car to come. I'm going to Hyderabad. I don't know what happened. And all these thoughts about how I had evaluated him on that day. And then after that, I had this experience. I had this awakening. And so many things have changed in me. I started crying and I fell at his feet. He didn't stop me. I don't know whether he stopped me or not. I was prostrate and crying for a good 10-15 minutes. And then he kept saying, Kumar, yeah, you get up, please get up. Please get up. Then a very emotional moment. Even now I'm getting emotional. So he hugged me and he said, he blessed me and he said, everything will be fine. I will meet you when I come back from Hyderabad before you leave for Tampa. And he kept his word. He met me after that. But anyway, how that was an incident. How quickly we judge people. How quickly we judge. This man could have made a killing of a living in Germany. No? He has a PhD in nuclear science, and he was a postdoc. He was doing postdoctoral research in Germany when he had this calling to come back to India and do spiritual work. So once he finished his assignment, even though he had fantastic offers, he just said, no, my heart is not in this. And he was what? 34, 35. He just, and so later on when I spoke to him, he said, Kumar, that was not a sacrifice at all. Because my heart was not in that. How is it a sacrifice? If I had not come here to India to answer the calling, that would have been a sacrifice. Because I would have been still suffering with that job that I would be working on. From a life of comfort, he came to Chennai, and then I told you, they started a school somewhere near Kuppam. Huts, mud huts, scorpions, snakes, galore. Nothing bothered him. He and his guru, this Dr. Shankar, my guru's guru, my earlier guru's guru, who is the Kalki Bhagavan, the two of them leading the movement there. And then they had a few people to help them, and then they started the school. Anyways, so for me, it happened very quickly to move to a rationalist to a spiritualist. It happened very quickly, very swift. And then I was stuck for nearly 25 years, I would say, until I came to Patanjali Yoga Sutra to realize that I am a conservative. I'm a conservative. Where? Inside. I'm a religious conservative. Outside, I'm a liberal. So many avarnas, so many, what do you say? So many disguises that we have, that you have to tear. So that is why J. Krishnamurti's teachings did not get me that clarity. Patanjali Yoga Sutra, immediate, almost immediate. Within, I would say within what, 6 to 7 months, it gave me that clarity. Amazing, isn't it? For 25 years, I struggled with no clarity. Like how you ask questions, every question I asked my guru, my Guruji. I sent him, and then he sometimes he'll say, "What is this? The same question I've answered 1 month back. Why are you asking this question again?" But no clarity. No clarity. I know if my son is eating candy, that I should not bother him. But if my son is eating something else, I will go and bug my son, don't eat that. Either it is candy or something else, the same thing, right? This is how our questions are. As long as we don't get clarity, this is how our questions will be in life. Like I'm saying right now, I'm counseling 3 people who have difficulty in the relationship with the grown-up children. I'm telling the same thing all the 3. No, nothing different. Nothing different. Amazing, isn't it? Okay. Thank you for listening to my sermon week after week for 52 weeks or more. And being patient. And special thanks to all of you, especially to Padma. She made that promise when she came to my house in Krompet. Some discussion we had, and at the time I said something about Patanjali Yoga Sutra, and she said, "I'm interested. If you start a class, I will attend that class." So I remembered that, and not many have to honor that, correct? But Padma, I'm really thankful you honored that, and I hope you have gained by this class week after week for 52 weeks. You have gained sufficiently, and it's not been a waste of time.
Thank you, Kumarji, first thing. And I don't know what fancied me saying that Patanjali Yoga Sutras, that name, it is really fancied me. And I thought, okay, I can attend the classes if at all you start. That made me. And of course, anything, I am very sincere. I put all my efforts. So I was trying very hard to understand the sutras in the beginning because I don't know. And it's all Latin and Greek for me, honestly. But slowly I started understanding, and then now I'm really, really into it. I'm trying to practice as much as possible. So it made me a lot of difference. I can say that the thought process and seeing others and what I should make myself, really it helped me, and it's really interesting. And I can promise that I'm going to really follow this Patanjali Yoga Sutras. So thank you very much for all your time you have dedicated. And yeah, but only thing, I'm little bit not open. I can't talk as fluently as you people, or I don't know. I'm a little bit afraid of putting questions or anything. But however, I understood, and I'm trying to understand and inculcate the same thing, follow the sutras. Thanks a lot.
You say you cannot talk. You articulated so beautifully right now.
Because there are only few people, so I could dare to open my mouth.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
our
very good
classes are
at
not too big.
one-to-one, but not, I don't know. It's my weak point, maybe.
See, this everyone has this difficulty of talking in front of a group. Everyone, including me, when I started. Okay, and then slowly begin to understand that um, as long as we speak our truth, we will be just fine. Okay. So actually, in MIT, we used to have every semester we used to have we have to do a presentation. We have to pick a topic and we have to do a presentation every semester. Used- So it was like it was one of those uh, kind of a uh, exam kind of thing where we have to make that presentation. So it was not easy. It wasn't easy. It was certainly not easy for me. Even with, see, English was not a problem. Okay, there are many people who had problem with the language. So language problem, then subject problem, then preparation problem, then delivering problem, then on the stage fright, so many things. But with all this, I don't know. We gave presentations, and probably the presentation. Well, my first presentation I remember was horrible. I knew myself. It was terrible. I don't know how these guys put up with it. So uh, we would always, pray for the teacher not to, I mean, the professor not to come that day, so that we say, oh, my turn is gone. And then generally, they will say, oh, because they also have to, they don't have much time to call everybody, right? I mean, if that day he is not present, it's gone. But some professors will not do that. They will say, no, no, no. The previous week fellow will do it this week. But some will say, okay, I don't have time. So the next fellow has to do it next week. So we used to pray for that. I mean, at least I did. But when I came to work at CMC, where I had to teach, it helped me a lot. Then I knew, okay, at least I'm not standing on the stage in fright. I'm not shivering. I mean, it's not a big group of people, maybe 5, 6, 10 people at the most. But I'm on the stage with a blackboard or whiteboard, whatever. At least I'm not shivering. And it is a much smaller subject to cover, and also a subject in which I have put my hands and I have worked for a couple of years. So it makes it very, very a lot easier. But then once you start teaching, then you realize, oh, I don't know so many things because the fellows are asking questions. So that's all. Always in a class, there is one person who will learn. It's the teacher. Without fail, in every class, the teacher will learn. So I learned. Certainly, I learned. Because the questions posed in this class have been very, very deep, very sharp, varied. Uh, so it was a challenge, but I never take any of these things as a challenge, the questions, because the answer has to come from there. So the answer comes from that clarity. That clarity comes from there, correct?
Yeah.
So obviously the answer comes from that. Oh, 9:30, I think. Time to, overdue to wind up. Oh, unless there are other
Yeah.
people who want to talk.
Thank you for your time and effort for everything, sir. And thank you to Lataji also, and Dawn and Purna. Thank
What
you
did
to Dr.
Lataji do?
Rajan, sir.
What did Lataji do?
Lataji let you teach us. Everything is 50. You are both are Shiv Parvati for us. So you will get 50% appreciation and she will get 50%.
Oh,
Without her support, you couldn't do it. I feel like that, sir.
so this is like that famous Adi Shankara Madan Mishra. What is her
Mandana
name?
Mishra.
Sarada.
Mandana Mishra.
Sarada
Mishra.
Devi.
Mm.
Huh? Saraswati Devi, Sarada Devi. Sarada Devi, I think.
Narada.
Madan Mishra. Madan Mitra? Madan Mishra.
Mandana Mishra.
Mandana Mishra. Yes. So it's like that, right? So after him, his wife took over the debate. So what you're basically saying is, for me to show up in this class, I have to be permitted.
Not
So,
like that, sir. Suppose on Friday, if you want to go somewhere in the evening night, then you will say, no, I have a class tomorrow. So there she adjusted a couple of times. So for that, we have to thank her too.
See, my wife, one thing in this aspect, is extremely sweet and understanding in the sense she will never tell me, Kumar, this week we have to go, this Saturday, this morning we have to go for this wedding, so you cannot have the class. She will never tell me that. But she will tell me, we have to go to the wedding, so I know you will not come, so I will go. Which is fine by me.
And can we tell about this class for a couple of people for next session?
Yeah, please do.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Though I have not yet made a decision whether July 18th I will start level 1 or level 2 is all dependent on you people. If you are all willing, we start level 2 class from July 18th.
Two classes per week, sir?
Hmm?
Level 1 class 1 day, level 2 class 1 day. 2 classes per week.
Yeah.
Okay.
If there is not sufficient people for level 2, then I will do only level.
Okay, sir.
I'm for level 2. So
Okay.
Level 2.
Who said level 2? I know Mohan said.
Sarla, I am in the car now.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
So,
Okay.
yeah. Thank
Okay.
you very much. I just want to thank everybody.
Thank you. Yeah, I will put out a poll in our group and then you can answer that poll. If you'll attend or not attend, or maybe.
So Kumar, I had to tell a joke before we close. So let me tell the joke.
I have to thank you.
There is a
You want to say
imagine
something?
it.
Or Rajeshri wants to say something.
Yeah,
I
go
said I
on.
want to say, before closing, I also want to thank you. Should I
Thank
or
you.
after Mohan sir?
No. Please. Go ahead.
Okay. Though I was not regular in the class, sir, thank you very much. I feel guilty. I don't know. It's shame I didn't attend. I couldn't actually. I tried my best. Now, yesterday night, the whole night I didn't sleep at all. Madhavi knows. Since 2 o'clock, I'm like, keeping myself awake so that I don't sleep. I don't miss this last class. Just to say thanks to you. I'm sorry I couldn't attend, and mm, not on purpose, but due to other reasons. But
I know.
yeah, thank you, sir. I mean, as you said, you found your guru, whoever had pushed you. You have to give life. I mean, you were lucky to find someone like that, and I'm lucky to find you people here, especially you, Kumar sir. Thank you.
See, that's what they say, right? When the student is ready, the teacher will appear.
Yeah, but then I'm sad I couldn't I mean I couldn't attend the classes. I still have to I mean I want to know about Samadhi Sthiti, how you know, but then I couldn't. But I don't know when it'll happen. Thanks to Madhavi also for introducing uh, this.
It'll see. It's not that it will not happen. It will happen when we prioritize. When will we prioritize? We
I
will
don't know, sir.
prioritize.
I don't know. You'll start again the lecture, I know.
Not only
But
to
then
you.
my
This is
no,
for
I
everyone.
really want to say this. Are my kleshas so do I have so many kleshas that I'm not able to?
See, like I said, for 25 years I struggled to get clarity. Even though I had a very, very uh, wonderful beginning. I started with the bang, with mystical experience and all that. But then for 25 years, I had no clarity until 2020, when I came upon, when Dr. Rajan started, when he first offered Patanjali Yoga Sutra class as part of the daily yoga class. In fact, a few of them were asking, then I also joined the chorus in that class. I said, why don't you teach Patanjali Yoga Sutra? And then he taught every 20 minutes every day. So, prioritizing means when will we prioritize? When that uh, uh, there has to be some disconnect with the materialistic world for this to become the priority. Meaning, I want to get clarity in this, and I have to get it. How we say, right? At a particular age, we say, I have to get married, or I have to get a job, I have to get educated, I have to get a degree, like that. Like that, this must become the focus. This must become the only thought. Then it will happen. Then the classes, you will never miss a class. The situations will take care of itself because the focus is there in the class. The other things will move away. I have gone through this in life. That's why I'm telling you. Once I was in a retreat for 42 days in India. 42 days. Generally in companies in US, they will never give you vacation for more than 2 weeks, right? Most of you know that. They won't give you a vacation for more than 2 weeks, but they gave me 42 days, 6 weeks, 6 weeks plus 1 week for travel. 3 days ahead and 3 days after that. So I was away for 7 weeks, 7 or 8 weeks. I was away. How did it happen? And I didn't see anybody in the 25 years of my service in my company going away for 7 or 8 weeks continuously. So when that deep feeling is there, things will happen. But it has to be very, very deep. I don't know how to express this. When you're very hungry, you want to eat that food, right? That kind of hunger has to come. My guru used to tell me this too. Kumar, you don't have that hunger. He'll say, tell me that. And I will tell him, what is this? I'm getting up at 4:30 in the morning. I'm going to bed at 10:30. What more hunger can I have? Only later I understood that hunger has to be there. Then it'll happen. Because we are here on this earth to get that clarity. Anyway, whatever limitations, whatever difficulties, you still stuck to it till the end, attended all the classes, took all my abuse, verbal abuse, scoldings, both in writing and in vacha. But don't take any of my scoldings personally. It is not personal.
No,
It is just to stir you, to wake you up.
I know, sir.
But it is difficult. Difficult to listen when somebody is scolding. It's not easy. I try not to, but it just comes. It just happens. So that
These
is one.
scoldings are for my
That is one-
betterment.
That is one klesha that I have to shed. Okay. Anybody? Anything else?
Mohan sir was saying something.
Mohan sir
Oh,
want to
Mohan
say
wants to
some
say a
joke.
Yeah, Yogesh, you want to say something? Then I can tell the joke.
Okay, yeah, thank you so much. I've been here for most of the classes and listening, and I really enjoyed this class. I didn't know about Patanjali's class before this, so I'm grateful to have attended a whole year.
So now you know about Patanjali and you also know about Advaita, correct?
Correct.
What is Advaita?
Uh,
Okay, think about it and send me. Okay, I don't want to put you in a spot here.
Okay, so I will close this with a joke. Imagine a conversation, between let's say Kumar, definitely as a teacher, and Avidya student like me, Mohan. So Kumar is asking, so what are you doing? So I say, I'm reading PYS. He said, wow, very interesting, So what are you learning? I said, yeah, I'm learning quite a lot. I just started. So he says, yeah, finally, ultimately, you have to find, the person behind you and, the Purusha and all that. I said, hey, hold on, Kumar, don't be a spoiler. I want to read. Don't tell me the end. I have to go through and I have to find. I mean, it's a joke, but it also has a profound meaning that you have to get your own way of finding out, So that's what I thought I'll tell you.
Yeah, see, the main thing is you have to crack the code. This is what my earlier guru used to tell me. Each one has to crack that code. You have to crack that code. That's how the clarity comes. You have to crack the code yourself. Nobody is going to do it for you. No one can do it also. It's not in the nature of things. In nature of spiritual things, for somebody to crack the code for you. Nobody can do it. You have to crack the code yourself. And when that clarity comes, then it's a completely different life after that. But it is there for everyone. If it can come to me, it can come to anybody. See, when I came to this country back in 89, early 89, very first or second day, I went and stood on the street. And then all these cars were passing by at great speed. And then I said to myself, oh my God, it is going at such a great speed. How am I ever going to learn driving? How am I ever going to drive? And then I see cars switching lanes. Even more scary. And then the traffic light is there, they stop, then they make a turn, all this. Very scary. The speed, especially. For an hour or so, I was standing there and watching and thinking about this speed. Then I said to myself, there are so many people here who are driving who are not as educated as me professionally, right? Many of them probably are not even graduates. If all these people can drive, why can't I drive? I can certainly drive. And within 2 weeks, I started driving. Same thing here also. If I can get the clarity, everybody can get clarity. Everyone can get clarity. It is there for the taking. You have to crack the code of fear, the code of maybe where to put the effort, the code of consistency, the code of asking, cracking the code to ask questions, however stupid it might be. I have told you, I asked thousands of questions to Dr. Rajan. Even Tammy would say, she was in that final class with her that I attended. See, today actually right now, the seminar is going on where Dr. Rajan is conducting it. I'm not attending it because I have a commitment here. As a student, they can drop off. I made a commitment to all of you. And Dr. Rajan came up with this special 3-day presentation for all. It's all free. Maybe about a month back. Because of that, I cannot cancel my class. And I don't need to attend all of his classes either, right? When that clarity is there, not that I won't learn if I go to his class, certainly I will learn, no doubt about that. But this is more important. So on that note, thank you all. Anything else anybody wants to say?
Yes.
Or you're all happy to leave and live in happiness and live in happiness. Namaste.
Thank you, sir.
Namaste.
Namaste. Bye, everyone.
Bye,
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you, Mohan sir. Thank you, Ushaji.
Namaste.